Hustle versus friendship. We're recording out here at the Ekasi Property Development Farm. Very soon this place will be NGONYAMA Lifestyle Estate. Stands are available currently starting from 250 squares, 350 squares, 400 squares, 500 squares. You can buy yourself a double stand. People are investing like crazy and buying all sorts of different stands. Be my neighbor, man. We're quite excited. Prime land north of Johannesburg. All the amenities around, all the main roads and the freeways around the corner. You've got Lanseria Airport, you've got Malibongwe, you've got Beyers, Naude, you've got the Dome, Northgate Mall, you've got Curro schools around the corner. We're going to start building in a few months' time. We're very excited. But now let's get into hustle versus friendship. A lot of the times, especially I come from the music industry. You get into the game, you try and find somebody that's going to assist you with either admin, management, road management, or taking calls, or whatever it might be. You need help. Videographer, editor, or somebody that's just going to be there to play that role that you can't play as the creative. Because remember, as a creative, the more you focus on the business side, what I've experienced in my career is my creativity suffers. When I focus more on the business side, my creativity suffers. So that's why in my hustle, I always try and make sure that I collaborate with other people. I've got partnerships. I partner with people that bring in the skill set that I don't have. I know that I can sell. I know that obviously because I'm a familiar and popular face in South Africa, I can put my face to anything and people will sort of see that familiar face or popular face, whatever you want to call it. Nowadays, they use words like influencers. So you can call me an influencer, an ambassador, a marketer, but also I'm a spokesperson. I communicate. I come from the media background, entertainment industry, but I can also make music. I can DJ. I can do public speaking. I can do all sorts of different things, but there's a lot of things that I suck at. I suck at admin. I suck at managing myself. As much as I'm an entrepreneur, I always have partnered up and put together a team of people that complement my weaknesses. And that's basically the crux of this video. I would like to encourage you to do the same. Look at your pros and cons as far as you're concerned. You Inc., you Incorporated. Look at the things that you're good at, and those that you're not good at, find other people that you think you can trust, and the people that are good in that skill set and they're proven to be good in that skill set. And if you can and you can afford it, or you can be able to convince them to come on board, go get top drawer skill, A-class skill. Because if you're saying, maybe I'm starting a sneaker company and I want to compete with Nike, with Puma, with Batu, and all these big brands one day, then you need a solid team. Or if you're a musician, you want to be like Drake, you want to be like Beyonce, you want to be like Nasty C, you want to be like A. Reese, you want to be like any of these top guys. You know what you are playing at a different level. So you have to get people who are also on that level. It's up to you. How do you convince those people to come on board? If you've got an investor, they can put in the money to assist the career so you can be able to pay these different people. If you don't have an investor, you're just hustling, find a way in getting that skill set from your homies. But my advice is, don't mix business with pleasure. It's never turned out right for me. It's never worked out for me. Might have worked for other people. Yes, I understand. It's always good to bring your homies along, but you can't bring hangers on. You can't bring people who are just there for the party, for the smokes, for the weed, for the alcohol, for the girls, for the champagne, for traveling, for getting into planes, but they don't bring something to the table. Just because they're your homie, maybe you love them that much and you can be able to afford to always have them around. Remember, each person you bring on board, that's an expense. Traveling, that's an expense on its own. Hotel rooms, sleeping, that's an expense on its own. And some of the smartest artists, they've gotten people with multi-skills. So instead of me getting 3 people, I can find one person who can shoot with the camera, who can edit with the camera, who can upload with the camera, and who can travel with me and carry all these camera bags. And then I know at least I've got a videographer that can do 3 skills. Things that can be done by 3 different people. Maybe they can also do graphic designing as well. So that when you're on the road as that musician that you are, or whatever it is that you are focusing on, you've got this person always next to you doing their job, and it's easier that way. So I just made an example about an artist, a musician. Say you're not a musician, you're not an artist, but maybe let's say you are a, Let's say you are a artist, like as in Muto Toroshayo, like you're a Nelson Makamo type of vibe. You need a manager. You need that person that's going to sell your artworks, that person that's going to get you into these different galleries, a person that's going to get you into these art, what do they call them, art exhibitions, or somebody that's going to put together partnerships for you, or somebody that's going to seek sponsorships for you, somebody that's going to put together proposals, send PowerPoint presentations, somebody who's going to represent you. And as soon as you are able to see, okay, for me to get over there, I need to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, I can't do it all by myself. Now I've got this person, now I've got this other person. Maybe I need 1 or 2 more people. Then that's how you work. But I wouldn't advise you to bring your friends into business, even family. It's worked for some other people, but it doesn't work for everyone. I would say to you, you end up making a mistake and you end up bringing in liabilities instead of bringing assets onto the table. Be strict. Some of them you love them. Some of them it's not that now you're dumping them, but at least you can just rather love them from a distance, visit them from time to time. They can be your homie. But when it comes to business, get the right people that are going to do the job, that are going to get you that work, that are going to send those proposals, that are going to speak to potential clients, that are going to have your best interest at heart. They're thinking about the vision of where you guys are going. They're thinking about what you guys want to achieve, and they're at it on a daily basis. And you inspire each other. Iron sharpens iron. You can't have somebody that, or a team that you always have to, guys, wake up, guys, wake up. Guys, let's do, no, you need a team actually that does that to you. A team that is so highly disciplined that they wake up early, they drive you to be better. They're always pushing you to be early for interviews. They're always pushing you to be doing what you gotta do best, what you good at. That's basically the crux of this video. You might have a different opinion, I don't know. What are some of your experiences? Let me hear it in the comment section. Thank you very much and all the best. Danko.